Alright, we are live. I will post timestamps down below in the comments section after the live stream is ended. I'm having to stand up, so if I sound funny, that's why. I'm also going to try to do this quickly, so this won't be a long reading. This will be kind of a short predictions, short messages. For the weekend, any weekend of when you watch this is fine. It's timeless. Pile number 1 is going to be the Georgia charm, the state of Georgia charm, silver charm for pile number 1. Pile number 2, you guys are going to be the silver charm state of South Carolina, so the South Carolina state charm for pile number 2. Pile number 3, this is the Florida state charm, so the silver Florida state charm for pile number 3. Okay, so go ahead and choose which pile you feel most intuitively drawn to. Again, if I seem rushed or if the audio seems funny, I'm having to stand up. I don't have my chair right now. So we're going to go ahead and get to this. So welcome pile number 1s. If you guys chose the Georgia state silver charm. Let's see what's going on for your weekend predictions. Accidentally grabbed too many from that deck. You're going to be coming off very shy, very grounded. You're very down to earth. You could be an earth sign or have earth placements heavily in your chart. Someone here could be a rabbit in Chinese zodiac, or someone has earth in their chart. But you're coming off shy, grounded, and down to earth. Some of you are going to be moving, relocating. Others of you, you're just energetically moving on from a person, place, or situation over the weekend. Some of you could be traveling or taking a road trip, a day trip, but others of you are energetically moving away from a person, place, situation, or energy. Something about you being very clever this weekend. Says if you have been going through difficult times, it is time to think outside the box to find the solution. This is also a reminder to avoid neglecting your creative side. If you have let creative projects lapse, it may be time to pick them back up again. So some of you are going to be picking up creative projects, creative hobbies again over the weekend. Maybe you guys put something like that to the side or put it down or took a break, but you're going to be feeling creative and picking something back up again. You could be seeing rabbits as a confirmation. Yeah, you're being called to set yourself free. For a lot of you, it's from a love situation. So a lot of you could be moving on from a lover or an ex-lover. Or maybe some of you are moving on from like that heartbreak type of energy over the weekend. Others of you, if you're in a commitment, if you're married, in a relationship, if you are in a commitment with somebody, I'm seeing where you two are going to have the freedom to have alone time, to spend with each other, to show each other love, or to make love here. Okay, so some of you that are coupled up, you're getting the freedom to like be together. But for others of you, you're getting this freedom to move on energetically from a lover or ex-lover or some sort of heartbreak, heartache from your past. So you guys are having freedom in different types of ways here for different people. Some of you are being set free from a family. Someone here is moving away or moving on from a family over the weekend, whether that be physically or energetically moving on. Someone here could be eating oranges or something about orange as a confirmation, the fruit or the color. It says, I'm a limited edition mother effer. You are one of a kind. Embrace that ish. Don't change for anyone. You'll lose your value. Stay minted effing fresh. You guys are going to be looking fresh, feeling fresh. Babe, do you remember that song, I'm so fresh and so clean, clean? Do you remember was that Outkast? I thought it was. That's why I was asking you, because I know you're an Outkast fan. So I was like, if it is Outkast, you would know. So okay, so Outkast could be a confirmation. So something about that song, feeling so fresh and so clean, clean. Something about the lyrics or just the song itself could be a confirmation for someone. But you're going to be looking fresh, staying fresh. Someone here may, for someone very specific, someone may go skinny dipping, or someone here may like randomly just like go streaking, or someone's like taking some sort of clothes off or something here, I don't know, and just like going crazy. I don't know if they're like streaking or skinny dipping or what. Or it just could be symbolic for your freedom. Like you're going to have some sort of sense of freedom over the weekend. Maybe some of you get the house to yourself, or maybe you guys get to go somewhere to get some sort of freedom. Some of you are going to be moving on. Okay, for my singles that are trying to move on from an ex, or just move on from the past, or move on from heartbreak, some of y'all are going to end up hooking up with someone over the weekend. Like you're going to be getting over somebody by getting under somebody here. So yeah, somebody's going to be hooking up with somebody to get over the past. I don't know who that's for. Let's see. Oh, vengeance, Medea, betrayal, infidelity. Yeah, maybe in the past you were cheated on. Maybe you guys were cheated on in the past. Maybe you dealt with infidelity. Maybe, you dealt with third-party situations. So you're like healing from this, you're moving on, or moving on to the next person, or you're just moving on and healing your heart and energetically moving on. For someone very specific, okay, I'm getting a different message for someone else. If you guys are in a marriage, a relationship, some sort of commitment, you're dating someone, I have a message for you. There is someone that's very vengeful, and this is somebody that's betrayed you in the past, and this person's vengeful, and you could be getting some sort of revelation that this person is trying to separate you and your person, or cause you and your person to break up or divorce. This person could be like energetically doing something, or they're physically doing something like manipulation. Something here. Some of you are definitely realizing that somebody's trying to get in between you and your person. This could be a rabbit Chinese zodiac, or you could be the rabbit Chinese zodiac. That could resonate. Someone here is a snake in Chinese zodiac, or your partner is, whether that's in Chinese or Celtic or Native American, because all three of them have snake animals in their astrology, and it's like different dates for each one. So, all right, what else do we got? Sanctuary. Some of you are getting the freedom to like get your own place. Somebody's like getting their own room, or their own bedroom, their own bed. Someone else is getting like their own place, their own apartment, their own home. Someone else is getting like a car, or some sort of transportation is like taking you somewhere that is your sanctuary over the weekend. Or maybe someone here is getting a car fixed. You got something about, you're going to be able to move forward, whether that's like in love, whether it's your energy, whether it's like literal being able to move forward and get out or get away or something, okay? Someone's name is Stella, someone's name is Mary, someone's name is Maris. Someone's name is Lee, or Lily, Leezy, Layla. Someone's name is Draven. Someone's name is Destiny, Salome, Medea, Maddie. We have the Green Man. Someone here may end up, may end up smoking some wacky tobacco over the weekend. I don't know. This is also another confirmation of Earth. I'm heavily talking to my Earth signs or people with heavy Earth placements in their chart, I feel like. Some of you are going to be taking care of the earth. Maybe you end up going outside and you're picking up trash, or you're doing some sort of landscaping or getting rid of some sort of pollution or trash. Maybe some of you are getting out there and planting seeds, or I don't know, planting trees, something, taking care of nature. That could be for some of you, not all of you. Others of you, you're going to be like getting out in nature, going out to a park. Maybe some of you are going to a national park or any kind of park. Maybe some of you are going to go hiking, going on some trails, maybe some mountains. I also heard Stonehenge for someone. It's very specific. I also heard Mount Rushmore. Someone here is leaving a religious family behind, or moving on from a religious family, or somebody's moving on or leaving a church. Or somebody here is finally going to have the freedom to believe what they want to believe or practice what they want to practice. Someone here could be doing some sort of backpacking, hiking, backpacking. I'm also seeing someone like hopping a train. Someone here is going to be drinking like rosé or wine. Someone here is going to be smoking bud. I don't know who that's for. Someone here is going to be like relaxing and like doing stuff like that. I don't know who that's for. Or you're going to be doing that with a person. Drinking with somebody or smoking with somebody. Or if you guys are not like into that, you could get approached by somebody. There could be a man that approaches you and they're like, hey, do you want to smoke, or do you want this or that? Or this man could approach you and like want to drink with you or something. I don't know. So I'm seeing different messages for different people. May 13th is significant for someone. Or something about 5:13 p.m. or 5:13 a.m. The number 29, 43. You're going to get good luck. Something about black cat energy, or burning a black cat candle, or manifesting, receiving some sort of like good luck. For some of you, your good luck is expanding to your partner, especially at this time if you do have a partner, because someone's like trying to split the two of you up, or somebody's purposely trying to cause infidelity. Someone could be doing some sort of spell work to cause you to cheat or your person to cheat, or somebody's using seduction or manipulation tactics to get you to cheat or your person to cheat. That's for someone very specific. Someone's like trying to be clever and smart about this, but I don't think it's gonna work, because I'm seeing where you guys are like soulmates or something here, or this person is very connected or binded to you, so it's like it's not gonna work. All right, pile number 1, that is your weekend messages and predictions. So we're going to move on to pile number 2. For those of you that chose the South Carolina Silver State Charm, this is going to be your timeless reading of your weekend predictions. So anytime you find this video, it's whatever following weekend is coming up, or the weekend you're watching this on. A lot of love, a lot of heart chakra energy, a lot of love. Some of you are manifesting a divine masculine or spending time with a divine masculine over the weekend, or you're the divine masculine that I'm talking to, and it's going to be like a lovey-dovey type of weekend. Maybe you spill your heart out to somebody, or they spill their heart out to you, or if you guys are partnered up. I don't know, this seems to be a weekend of love for some of y'all. It seems very love based so far in the piles. You guys are going to be able to breathe. I could also be talking to someone that has asthma, or what is it, CPOD or whatever it's called. I don't know. Or that could be like metaphorically speaking, like you guys are going to be able to breathe, relax, take a break, okay? You guys have been living your life very intensely, or some intense shit has been going on in your life. So this weekend you will be able to take a breather. It says darkness makes vision possible. The darkness you have been going through, you guys, it's allowing you to become a visionary, or it's allowing you to have some sort of clarity. Now, for some of you, if it's allowing you to become a visionary, this is allowing you to reinvent something or reinvent yourself. There's something you're very passionate about in your life, and this is something you're passionate about in every single lifetime. And you need to reinvent whatever this is, or reinvent yourself. You could be having visions of this or clarity about this over the weekend, or maybe some sort of ideas. You're going to be calling yourself back from all things and places that left you hurt or heartbroken. You're going to be very protective over your heart, or very guarded with your heart. If you are partnered up with someone, or if you end up dating someone, or hanging out or hooking up with someone, this person is going to protect your heart. They will not break your heart. You guys have a very loyal person, or you're manifesting one. You're going to be allowing the old things to fall away. The old things, people, places, situations, lovers, whatever. You're going to be allowing the old to fall away. And this is going to be allowing new growth to come in, or new people, or new love to come in, or some sort of new energy. For some of you, it's new ideas or new inventions. Some of you are getting rid of doing things an old way, or producing things an old way, and you're reinventing or having ideas. You're embracing the art of letting go. You're going to be patient over the weekend, because you know that there's a new version of you, a new chapter, a new season of you that's going to be arising soon. So you're allowing anything and anyone to just kind of fall away over the weekend, or you're finding peace with this, because you know there's a lot of new things, new energy coming for you. You need to be using eucalyptus, or you will be over the weekend. Maybe you end up buying something that's got eucalyptus in it. Or something about eucalyptus could help someone's like breathing problems or something. Uh-oh. Where's my censorship stickers? Hang on. There they are. I gotta pull these out so I can censor the card. What is it though? Power, rebellion, and freedom. There's a lot of energy of freedom and a lot of energy of love in both pile 1 and 2. You guys could also be connected to pile 1, honestly. Maybe you guys are getting the freedom to love who you want, or to be with who you want to be with, or love who you want to love. Maybe some of you are getting the freedom to express your love to someone, or maybe someone's getting the freedom to express their love to you. Some of you may get a little wild. Some of you are going to get a little bit wild with a masculine over the weekend. You may end up going to a party, or you may end up partying. You may end up going to like a concert or a festival or something. with this masculine, or maybe you meet this masculine there, or I could be talking to a masculine, and you know, this is what's going to be happening for you over the weekend. But a lot of like party, rebellious type of energy, kind of like letting loose. A lot of you guys are getting some sort of freedom and gaining some sort of power back. A lot of you guys are getting your power back in some way. I really feel like you guys are connected to pile number 1. A salamander could be a confirmation for someone here as well. Aloe vera could be a confirmation for someone here. Yeah, your heart is going to be soothed. Your heart is healing. Your heart is soothing whoever I'm talking to. And if it doesn't, it could have to do with love. Like some of you, your heart's healing because of love. Others of you, your heart's healing because maybe you've been down or depressed because of something else going on in your life. But again, you're healing. You're regenerating. Some of you are beginning to have some sort of comeback over the weekend. Some of you are healing. If you guys have been sick or ill or dealing with pains, aches, sickness, you're going to be healing from these things over the weekend. You're going to be feeling better. And some of you are going to be feeling better enough to, like, you know, get out there and have fun, let loose. Some of you could be going to like some sort of like stand-up comedy or comedy show, or you guys are going to be surrounded by people or a specific person that's really going to make you laugh, or maybe you're the one making someone laugh over the weekend. I don't know, it's a lot of good energy, good times, laughter, fun, music, being able to let loose and just breathe and just, you know, not like be sad or depressed. You're going to be able to feel like be yourself. You're going to go somewhere or be somewhere. I mean, this can even be even within your own home, but you're going to be somewhere where you can just really have the freedom to be yourself. Because a lot of you guys are very different or very unique. So something about having the freedom to be yourself, or create how you want to create, or go do whatever it is you want to go do. Violet could be a confirmation, the color or the flower, the name. Someone here is going to be dealing with a Zoom. I think that's what they're called, like Zoom meetings. Someone's going to be dealing with that over the weekend. Somebody's going to make the first move on you, or you're going to be making the first move on someone. That's for somebody. Yeah, something's going to start getting tense. If you have a crush, like for real, something about making the first move and like feelings, emotions, hormones, everything starts to get a little bit intense. For others of you, things are going to be getting very intense with your creative reinventions or your creative, you know, rejuvenation. Something about leaving your mark in a creative way. Yeah, some of you are going to get very creative over the weekend with something. This could be an idea, a hobby, project, business, artwork, something, product, content. For others of you, if you're going to get out and go to a concert, festival, party, or if you end up hanging out or just getting out of your house, like something about you're going to be leaving a really strong first impression on people, or you're like leaving your mark wherever you go. You're leaving a trail of magic wherever you go. I could be talking to someone that has a tuxedo cat, or someone that's wearing the color blue. I could be talking to someone that's like a stewardess or works with airplanes or something, or works on an airplane. Could be talking to a pilot. Someone could be getting on an airplane over this weekend. Moon, water, reset. Yeah, you're going to be able to like really like lay back, hang back, relax, party, chill. All right. It seems like it's going to be a pretty decent weekend for everybody so far. So this is good. Some of you may want to use and collect the next moon cycle. The next thing that's coming up, I think, is the new moon. Yeah, because we just had the full moon. Something about you collecting or using the new moon water may be beneficial to like having new energy in your life. Maybe use it to anoint candles, use it in your bath or something, use it in your tea, maybe use it in your water that you drink. Someone here could be getting a tattoo over the weekend. Someone here could go vintage shopping or go to like an antique shop. Someone here like is a glass blower. They blow glass, or maybe you end up buying some sort of glass piece from someone. Something about going to a Bath and Body Works or some sort of like aromatherapy shop or something. Someone here is going to visit some sort of cave or hut or tent. Or someone's going to some sort of like Indian mounds or some sort of like sacred land. Someone here is going to end up getting a massage, or I could be talking to someone who gives massages to people for a living. Or you guys are going to be receiving a massage. I keep seeing somebody, some of y'all are going to get laid over the weekend, I'm not going to lie. I'm not trying to make this an 18 plus reading, but that's where it seems to be going. But we're going to go ahead and move on to pile number 3. And technically all of my readings are 18 plus because my whole channel's set that way. But you guys know what I mean. I'm not trying to make this a dirty video. Alright, so we're going to move on to pile number 3. So for those of you that chose the Florida Silver State Charm, this is going to be your timeless reading about your weekend predictions. You guys, I feel like I'm losing my voice, kinda, so I apologize if I sound funny, on top of me having to stand up doing this reading. Someone here is going to get like Botox or injections, or someone's going to do some sort of like facial or use some sort of like facial product that like makes them feel or look younger. Someone here could be doing like, what is it, like those micro needles, or I don't know, you guys could be doing like some kind of like procedure or injections, or some of you are like using like an actual like cream, like a product, a cream, a serum, something. Your skin's going to be feeling very youthful, very smooth, okay? Very clear skin, glowing skin. Something about multicolored stones. Someone here could end up going jewelry shopping or receiving jewelry, or something about crystals or decor with stones in them. I could be talking to someone that's a dragon in Chinese zodiac. A green frog could be a confirmation for someone. You guys, something about your inner child. Your inner child is going to be able to come out and play over the weekend. Someone here is going to the mountains or moving to the mountains, or going or moving towards a river. There may be a controversial person that comes in and tries to give you a new perspective, or they do give you a new perspective. I don't know, this could be a controversial man, or this could be a man with a beard, or a man with a face tattoo. For some of you, this man has a mohawk. For some of you, this man is like redhead or ginger. For some of you, this man is a bodybuilder. But something about him is controversial, or if it's not him, maybe his perspective is controversial. and something about you gain a new perspective from this man, or either this man is trying to or either if you don't gain a new perspective from him or see things differently because of him, if that's not the case, he's gonna try to like assert himself and like force his perspective on you. So like it could go different ways for different people. Someone here is gonna like go mountain climbing or like do those like fake rocks that you climb up high on. Says we all make mistakes, but it's important to set out with the idea of perfection. Aim high and you will achieve more. Sometimes you'll reach perfection, but the moment of triumph is fleeting and soon gone. However, the memory of it will motivate you to want it again. So for some of you over the weekend, you guys, some sort of memory is motivating you, or some sort of idea of perfection is motivating you, or something about you wanting to aim high or achieve more will be motivating you. For a lot of you, your past mistakes that you've made will be motivating you. Someone here is getting some sort of college tuition or some kind of tuition for something. Or could be talking to someone that's in college. You guys are going to be learning something new, or something about your wisdom is improving. Your fortune is going to be doing better. Like if you have not been doing well financially or just any aspect of your life, I feel like this is going to start changing around for you over the weekend. We have a divine order. So yeah, this is divine order here. Secrets of the sea. You could end up discovering a secret, or somebody could be coming to you and telling you their secrets, or someone's telling you a secret about something. Some of you are going to discover some sort of treasure or a rock or a crystal or something. Some of you are going to discover something while you're like walking around or hiking or something, or while you're outside just kind of like looking around. You may end up finding a really cool like rock or crystal, or you just may find like a piece of jewelry or something. You're going to find some little like something that's going to feel like a treasure to you. For someone specific, it's going to be near water or near a tree or up in a tree. Or something about a mountain or a river. You're going to be extremely dedicated. Like, there's something that you really, really want. I feel like you're going to be, you've kind of been sitting with yourself with, like, what you want to manifest, what kind of goals you want to reach. I feel like you've kind of been sitting on this, and now it's like you're finally putting things into gear. Like, you're finally going to, the wheels are finally going to start turning in your favor, because you're finally going to be very motivated, very determined, very dedicated. Your goals are very important to you. Also, your past mistakes are very important to you. And all of this together is just like becoming a melting pot of motivation to go after something here. You are a mother effing conqueror. Life is going to get hard sometimes, so get your effing shit together and stand the F up. You are a effing volcano, not a damn anthill. Anthills get walked on and crushed. Volcanoes conquer cities and build islands out of ashes. Nobody F's with volcanoes. So some of you, you're finally going to put your foot down, and you're going to stop letting people walk all over you, or you're going to stop feeling walked on. You're going to stop letting people crush you, do whatever they want. You're going to start standing up for yourself. Or if this isn't to you, maybe you stand up for someone else. Maybe there's someone in your life and you're tired of seeing this person get walked all over, and you stand up for this person. So either you're going to be standing up for yourself or for someone else. Some of you may be standing up for someone younger than you. Solomon's seal. You guys could be using or working with Solomon's seals over the weekend, or if that's just something you normally do, this is a confirmation. This is your pile. I also feel like this pile is for my witches, warlocks, occultists, practitioners, whatever you want to identify as. I'm really picking that up for this pile. You're going to be glad something didn't work out, or you're going to be glad something didn't go in your favor, because now something different is coming in, and it's like it's something better, or it's something that like resonates with you more. You're going to be really happy and glad that that something didn't work out for you, because something better is coming. For some of you, it has something to do with like a home, property, real estate, a financial contract. Like, you're going to be happy like something didn't work out, because there's a better opportunity, or a better home, or better property, a better location, something that's coming in the future for you. So you're going to be glad something didn't work out. Or this could be like a living situation. Maybe a living situation didn't work out. It's because something better is coming for you. Some of you are going to be finding, like, getting the keys to an apartment, or some of you are going to be getting a living situation figured out over the weekend. Or if you're the one trying to figure out someone else's living situation, take it how may resonate. I'm also picking up on Hawaii. And Norway. Ireland, Scotland. We have Persephone, compliance. Yeah, I feel like there was somebody that was trying to get you involved with a contract, or some sort of like legal agreement or financial agreement, or either somebody was trying to get you to comply to something, and you didn't do it, or it just didn't work out, and this was like a blessing in disguise. There's something better for you, or a better situation. Or maybe it didn't work out because it just wasn't going to be a good situation. So someone here could be getting a window fix in their home or their car. Someone here could be getting a boat fixed, or be buying a boat. Steven, if you're in the chat, don't come for me. We have shadow side. Some of you could be doing some sort of shadow work. Yeah, some of you could be getting down and dirty with your own shadow work, honestly. Don't be afraid of a little dirt. Some of you could be getting dirty. Someone here could be playing like soccer over the weekend. Someone here could be gardening over the weekend. So sometimes one must be willing to get down and dirty to win and to score. Maybe for someone specific, someone feels like, this may only be for like one person, but someone may feel like they have to get their hands dirty in order to like win something, or to get even with something, or I don't know what this is about, or who I'm even talking to specifically. Or maybe, oh shit, maybe somebody's trying to do this towards you guys. Because I'm like, collective, like, no, don't be getting your hands dirty with something. Like, what is this? What's going on? But like, maybe somebody's like trying to do this with you guys. Like, maybe there's somebody who's trying to play dirty when it comes to you, because they're trying to win something, or they're trying to compete with you, or they're trying to win something, or they're trying to get even with you. And they feel like they have to get their hands dirty to like do this. So I don't know. Something about soccer could be a confirmation. Yeah, you need to cleanse your energy. Somebody's like trying to play dirty. You need to cleanse your energy. We have cleansing. You could be a water sign, or this could be a water sign that I'm picking up on. You guys definitely need to take a spirit bath or a spirit shower, or you guys need to smudge with like rootaroo, sage, palo santo, Florida water, whatever it is you like to do. Maybe you guys have like a special incense that you use. We have lunar eclipse. Open the door to a higher dimension. I'm hearing that Billie Eilish song about opening the door. I don't know, that could be a confirmation for someone. Somebody may want to open up to you, or they may want you to open up to them over the weekend. Oh wow, the lovers, yeah. Then we have God. I'm hearing that song from 9 Inch Nails, You Bring Me Closer to God. Okay, if you know, you know. What is all this sex energy I'm getting in all these piles? For some of you, you're going to be getting down and dirty with like a lover here, because we have the lovers that came out. And then we have God. Somebody's going to be singing God over the weekend. I don't know. I keep getting these dirty messages. Someone may be practicing like tantric sex or BDSM or something over the weekend. Or something about 9 Inch Nails, Closer to God, is a confirmation, this song. Yeah, someone's going to be taking you, or you're going to be taking them to a higher dimension. Someone's going to be seeing God because of some sort of love making here. Lord, seems like it's going to be a pretty spicy weekend for people. Jesus. That is all that, I was not expecting all of this. Alright, and then we got feeding crows transformation. So crows could be a confirmation. Dragons could be a confirmation. Cheetah print or leopard print could be a confirmation. Be careful who you talk to. Be careful of the people you give information to. Be careful who you gossip to over the weekend. Be careful who you talk to over the weekend. Be careful who you confine in over the weekend. There could be somebody in your energy, either they're like wanting to come in to gather some sort of information on you for whatever reason, or either they're coming in and they're going to be draining your energy or feeding on your energy. So you need to have some sort of discernment, or keep this person at arm's length, or be careful what you say to this person or around this person, okay? Someone here may be helping the homeless or feeding the homeless over the weekend. You guys are going to be valuing some sort of friendship. You have a valuable friend, or a friend sees you to be valuable, or you're going to be valuing a friendship. Learn to tell good advice from bad advice. Yeah, I think you guys need to be careful who you talk to, because there could be somebody who tries to give you like unsolicited advice, and you need to be able to discern and be able to tell if it's good advice or bad advice. I'm not saying this person is intentionally giving you a bad advice. I mean, maybe for some of you they are, but for some of you they're not doing this intentionally. They're just simply giving you bad advice. So some of you need to discern who you get your advice from. This is somebody that you talk to or gossip to, or you give them some sort of information about yourself. To this, I feel like this is like a close friend or a close family member, maybe a close coworker. Like this person is close in your energy, whoever I'm picking up on. And you need to be careful about like what information. I'm surprised I didn't shut my live stream off. I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and head out though. That's my cue to go. But yeah, confirmation. Be careful who you talk to, okay? You could have a shapeshifter in your energy that's like going back and spilling your information to somebody else, or using your information against you. Or maybe they're just being nosy, and when they're like feeding off of your energy or something weird like that. So just be careful, okay? Something about a crow is a confirmation. But I love you guys, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.